Welcome to Cost Accounting for the HCC Elms College Accelerated Program. This is the welcome video. Due to the lovely weather in New England, we have canceled live class. So I'm going to overview the syllabus and expectations and how to use the Moodle to complete this first week online. So overall, we're learning about decision making and management, cost accounting. We will use Moodle and Microsoft Excel. In Moodle, if you look, there's training videos. All you have to do is click on the folder. I'm logged into the class already. And it shows you how to navigate the course, how to send a message, upload assignment, etc. I'm assuming that you've all used Moodle at this point. Now, if you click Course Ride Resources, this is where I have posted the syllabus. So I'm going to click on the syllabus and I'm going to overview the syllabus with you. So, the required materials from here, my email is listed on here and on the front of the class. I have office hours during the week, during the day for Elms, but you can just call and make an appointment if you need tutoring or something else. And I've listed my cell phone number on here in case you need to get a hold of me. We are using Managerial Accounting for Managers 3rd edition, and the ISBN number is here. It was given to the HCC bookstore. You will also need a computer with access to Microsoft Excel and the internet. And then the Make It project, which will be explained in a completely separate video, you need $5 minimum. There's an overview of the course description and then student learning outcomes. We will do this by homework, class discussion, research papers, exams, quizzes, and the final Make It project. So, how you'll be evaluated. Homework and quizzes will be combined for a total of 20% of your grade. Attendance and participation will be 10% of your grade. There will be 2 exams for 50% of the grade, and your final Make It project will be 20% of the grade. All homework assignments must be submitted in Moodle prior to the scheduled class time. Homework will be graded as individual assignments. While I do encourage cooperative learning, I expect that each individual will create their own Excel and work on it. Even if you work together, that you will turn in your own work and not just copy someone else's work. The homework is an effort grade. If you attempt the homework and you make an effort and try to complete it and turn it in prior to the due date, even if it's incorrect, you will receive 100. I accept no late homework. Late is 0. So your choice on this homework effort grade is 100 if you try it, 0 if you don't, or if it's late. For the quizzes, each chapter will have quizzes related to the text and the reading. And so these quizzes will cover certain chapters. They're not meant to penalize you, but rather reward you for completing your work. Examinations. There will be 2 exams. These exams will cover the material from the text, problems, and the lectures. The exams will be worth 50% of your final grade. Makeup exams will only be allowed with prior approval to the instructor prior to the exam. So if you have a problem, I encourage you to contact me immediately. The exams will actually be given on Moodle and not in class. And our final category, which is attendance and participation. Students are expected to participate regularly and actively in classroom discussions. Without substantial participation, you cannot get an A in this class. Most importantly, this is your class and you are in charge of making the best of it, or the worst of it. As your professor, I will bring my best to class and make a positive learning experience. I look to each of you to contribute your portion. There is a grading rubric in Moodle for attendance and participation. And this means coming to class prepared, participating, commenting, asking questions, and adding to the discussion. The final Make It project. This will be 20% of your grade. Your groups will be 2 people in a group for this class. And you will work together in teams of 2 to make a project of your choice. Your project must meet the following criteria to be acceptable. You must spend at least $5 in materials. It must take you and your partner more than 2 hours to make the final product. And the product must be useful and marketable. Each group will present their Make It project and calculations during the final week of classes. The presentation must be between 5 to 7 minutes, and all calculations will be submitted throughout the semester through Moodle. A schedule of due dates will be forthcoming. And restrictions. You cannot use a kit. You must do the work yourself, and you must be able to cost out all of the subcontracted work. During the scheduled final exam period, each team will present their project in class. Please note, at least 4 pictures of the project being made must be included in your final presentation. Your peers, as well as the instructor and former students and local professionals, will grade each group. We will have guests in our final class. Each group will submit a summary, including the elements listed below, throughout the semester. Make sure you document any assumptions you made and what you assumed for the labor rate and your time. Your project must be selected during the first 2 weeks of the semester. Each team must select a unique project, so it's a first come, first served basis. You must be able to answer what is the product, what is the project's use, how will it be marketed. You must draw a production flow diagram. What are the total costs to produce? What are fixed and variable? What are material, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead? What method of costing will you use? Job costing, process costing? What would you sell this product for, and how did you determine a selling price? Assume some level of sales and calculate a contribution margin and the contribution margin ratio. What is break even? How much would you need to sell to make $5,000 in dollars and units? What is the process time for your product? What is the cycle time? What would be a throughput for a 4-hour day? What is production rate? And what did you learn? This must be a 1-page paper on what did you learn from this. There is a grading rubric that is posted in Moodle. Please use your Elms email address to contact me. That way I can easily track email confirmations through your name and your Elms email. And I will respond within 48 hours of receipt. And there's a course schedule posted with details in Moodle. This is an overview of the syllabus. There is a course outline. This course outline is also reflected in Moodle. So the outline has already been changed due to the snow, and it tells you what the expectations for the in-class or online portion will be, what the intended learning objectives, what am I getting, what do I hope you learn when you're done these projects, and then what is your homework. All homework is due prior to the next class, 5:30 p.m. the following Friday, unless otherwise noted. And so you can look at this detailed schedule, but if there is a change, it will first be reflected in Moodle. So I'd like to note that just due to scheduling conflicts, this was supposed to be a live class, and next week is an online class. I'm not available. I'm not in the area next Friday. So next week will be an online class. During this online week, I'm covering the overview and the Make It project. I am also covering Chapter 1 and 2. These will be separate videos. So I will post an overview of Chapter 1 and 2, and then a video of me completing the in-class exercises like we would if we were actually in class. I will post my Excel file, and that should help you complete the homework problems. Remember, homework is an effort grade, so you want to make an attempt and turn it in by the due date. So homework is due by next class. So the way this class works is today is an online class. We will cover the welcome syllabus and Make It overview project. Watch the video. That's what I'm creating right now, and you'll watch it. We will cover Chapter 1 in a video format, and then we will cover Chapter 2, and these are the in-class exercises I will cover. Your homework is to read Chapter 1 and answer questions 1.1 through 1.15. and post that to Moodle by 1:10 by 5:30 p.m. Your homework for Chapter 2 is to read Chapter 2 and complete the following exercises. Questions 2.1 through 2.7, exercise 2.1, 2.6, 2.11, problems 2.14 and 2.16. And then read chapter 3 for the following online week. How you turn in the homework. You would click homework due 110 for chapter 1. You would then go ahead and actually let me switch my role to a student. You don't have this feature. And this is what it would look like. It would say questions 1.1 through 115. You just click add submission and add a file. So this is where you turn in your answers for the question. As long as you do this before the due date and you made an attempt, you will have 100. If not, it will be a 0. And the same thing works for chapter 2. So you turn in homework chapter 1 in chapter 1's link, you turn on homework chapter 2 in chapter 2's link, and all the videos related to this is the Make It project overview, so you'll need to watch this, will be posted here. So I have not completed the chapter 1 and 2 videos, but I will today, and I will post them. If you ever get into Moodle and it looks like this and you want to see the whole week, click here. And then the calendar over here tells you what is due and when. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me via email or on my cell phone. All the PowerPoints for this class are posted here in PowerPoints. So chapter 1 through chapter 12, those are the chapters that we'll be covering. All the PowerPoints are posted here. They're already posted in advance. The final thing in the overview that I'd like to cover is the participation and attendance grade. During an online week, if you complete your work, that counts as participation. So if you are absent, you get a 0. If you are late but you don't respond, you get a 1. If you are prepared and know the basic facts, but you don't show evidence that you're trying to interpret them or analyze them, or you don't offer contribution, you get a 2 for this. And this will count for 10% of your grade. And then if you demonstrate good preparation and case facts and you contribute in an ongoing way, you'll get a 3. And if you are very active and involved in class or online, you are not late to live class, you will get a 4. If you have any questions about this, so each week you will get a participation grade. I will manually grade this, and participation will be part of 10%. So basically, I'm just trying to encourage participation. And this is an overview of your class each week. It says whether it is online. So we have an online class the first 2 weeks, and then after that, this class will meet live every other time. And all of your projects are due here. You must pick a team for your Make It project. And so there's an overview of the Make It project, and you pick one teammate for the Make It project. So there are teams of 2. And you need to respond to this online forum by just hitting Add New Topic. And it would say, my team, this is a test to show how to post to the forum. Please pick your teammate for the Make It project. All you do is do that. I'm not adding an attachment, and I'm just going to hit post. You have 30 minutes to make changes, but here's my topic, my team. So, each folder has something on here, and the tests we will cover in live class before that. If you have any questions, again, please contact me via email.